They call us the blue collar, the thin line between order and the chaos that's always waiting to break through. Most nights it's routine, the drunks, the noise, the lies. But every so often, the line moves. And when it does, you'd better pray we're the ones standing on your side of it. They called him El Amigo, a name spoken in whispers from East LA to the hazy border towns, where the desert swallows secrets whole. Joseph Amigo Gonzalez, 68 years old and still untouchable, was the godfather of the Mexican mafia in Los Angeles. His shadow stretched across neighborhoods, courtrooms, and even prisons. He ruled without raising his voice. His orders carried through 1,000 loyal soldiers who swore fealty not with ink, but with blood. LAPD detectives. Larry Ambrose Pye and Stan Chavez had spent years studying that shadow, tracking its shape, its movements, the way it darkened lives. They had buried informants, attended funerals too many times, and watched frightened families flee before dawn. But now, finally, they were ready to strike back. They called it Operation Trojan Horse. At dawn, under a gray and sleepless sky, more than 500 officers from dozens of agencies assembled across Los Angeles County. Sheriff's Department, FBI, DEA, and local precincts stretching from San Diego to Ventura. It was a gift of sorts, wrapped in bulletproof vests and sealed warrants. A birthday present for Gonzalez. Within hours, arrests rippled through the city. Safe houses raided, couriers seized, street captains dragged from apartments still thick with incense and gun oil. More than 100 associates of the Mexican mafia were taken, their operations cracked open like bones split from marrow. On the 22nd floor of the Hall of Justice, federal indictments stacked high before a grand jury. Money laundering, trafficking, conspiracy, murder for hire. The Godfather's empire had been pierced. But beneath the immediate violence, Detectives Py and Chavez had uncovered something stranger, something older. The mafia wasn't just recruiting soldiers. They were indoctrinating. Aztec mythology, rituals, symbols, chants in the ancient language Nahuatl. The recruits believed they were heirs to warriors of the sun. They whispered orders, archaic dialects no cop on the street could decipher. The language became a code. The code became a network. And the network had already spread, moving drugs, weapons, and trafficked lives along the coast like a phantom tide. Pye and Chavez began piecing together the hidden messages, patterns carved into tattoos, hand signs mimicking ancient glyphs, coded radio chatter disguised as street slang. Each clue pulled them deep into the underworld, where history and horror intertwined. But they knew one thing for certain. This was no ordinary criminal enterprise. This was a war machine, built on myth, blood, and loyalty older than the city itself. And as the Godfather celebrated his birthday, surrounded by silent guards and burning candles, he smiled. Not because he was safe, but because he knew the game had only just begun.